There's a lot of advantages that come with buying a new construction home. So this video is going to be about what that process is going to look like. Anticipating the next steps can take a lot of stress out of you and make you more confident in this journey. First tip though is work with a buyer's agent. Find yourself a really good agent that can help you through this process. You may ask yourself, well, why don't I just work with the builder's agent? Because the builder's agent is not working in your best interest. He or she will work towards the builder's best interest and does not represent you. Okay, so now you've decided to buy a new home in a new community. What does the process look like? Step number one, location. You want to make sure that you have decided on the location that you feel you're going to want to live in. Get acquainted with the area, because once you're going through the buying process, you want to be really sure that this is a place you can see yourself being happy in, right? Because that's the whole point of this, is for you to be happy in your next home. Step number two is you're ready to do a lot of research. Now you need to figure out, well, what builder is building that neighborhood and what different kinds of communities are they building? What are their reviews? What are their ratings? And then if you've chosen a few that you feel you are going to want to explore further by going into the model homes, for example, you want to make sure that the price point that they're offering their homes in are at an acceptable price point for you. Step number three is meeting with the sales agent in the sales office and then seeing the model home, right? So now you have a general idea of what community you'd like to explore further. You're talking to the sales agent in the sales office to get a better understanding of what are the floor plans available, what are the model homes, and what are some of the general prices I need to consider. And typically in walking distance, you'll have the model homes. And here you actually get to see the floor plans come alive. You get to see the quality of the finishes. So this is the stage where you get familiar with the floor plan and the types of homes available to you. Here's another tip for you. You want to make sure that you register your agent with the builder to signify that your agent will represent you and work with you through the entire process. So step number four is you want to determine the approximate price for the house you're interested in based on your building desires and your budget. Here's what you need to know. The developer will promote the base price on their website in advertisement. You've seen this before, right? Home prices start at $400,000 and then you walk into the sales office just to find out that what you're interested in is more like $550,000. So the advertised price is the base price with no upgrades. So then how does the price increase? You'll be giving a choice of lots available. Better lots come with a premium price. So for example, a Lakeview could add another $50K to the price of the home. Structural option upgrades and a pool can also add significantly. The agent will provide you with general price increases for the lot premium, pool options, structural and design upgrades. Depending on where the new construction is, the premium for the lot, pool, structural and design upgrades could add an additional $250,000 to the base price. Now you also want to factor additional costs involved in purchasing the home, such as HOA fees or CDD fees if applicable, and taxes as well. You want to make sure that you understand how much it's going to cost you to purchase this home, what budget do you need, and can I afford it? Step number five is you'll fill out a pre-application form and you'll review the HOA document. If you're ready to move ahead, the developer's agent will provide you with a pre-application worksheet and request earnest money as a deposit to move forward. The agent will also send you HOA docs to review and to sign to ensure you understand and agree with the community regulations. Step number six is you're going to finalize your floor plan. You're going to pick your structural upgrades and also your lot. As I mentioned earlier, the base home comes with the base structural components. You'll be giving structural options to choose from. Here's an example of what that could look like. Step number seven, the builder's agent will send you the contract for review and for signatures. Usually they'll give you anywhere from 48 to 72 hours to review the contract. You can't change the contract. I recommend that the contract gets reviewed by a lawyer because you want to make sure that you are very clear as to what you're about to sign. Step number 8 is you sign a contract and you submit the earnest money. The earnest money is usually not refundable. So if for whatever reason you end up defaulting on the contract and you do not close, in most cases, then you do not get that money back. Step number 9 is you choose a lender and you get approved for a mortgage within contractual timelines. Now you have the choice to go with the builder's lender or your own, and you should definitely shop around so you can compare different rates. But a lot of buyers will end up going with the builder's lender because they tend to give out really good rates. Step number 10 is you get to personalize your home with the design choices. During this step, you will be able to pick the design choices for the interior of the home. The design consultants will guide you during your visit with them. You get to choose interior components such as flooring, cabinets, sinks, tiles, and more. Total design costs will then be sent to you, and typically you will need to submit a certain percentage deposit towards the design costs. Step number 11 is be plugged into the pre and construction phase. The construction team will keep you informed with videos and photos. The team will be drafting your new home. They'll be getting the permits needed, and they will order the trades, the materials for the construction phase. Typically, you will have a pre-construction meeting to go through the floor plan, and then construction starts. You will want to have your own inspector to do an inspection before the drywall goes up. And then you're also going to want to have your own inspector to do an inspection during the final walkthrough. Step number 12, the closing appointment. So this is your final destination before the house is actually yours, before you can call it your own home. And here you'll sign the closing documents and you'll submit the final payment. And now the house is yours. If you enjoyed this video, if you got value out of it, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it. Thank you for joining today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.